Good afternoon, this is Andy Knepp walking your field with a Pioneer Agronomy Update. Today is Wednesday, June 5th, and I want to talk about black cutworm again. I did look at a couple fields yesterday that had really severe black cutworm injury. These were organic cornfields. We had basically nothing there to prevent or control any of those black cutworms to this point. So that's where we should expect to see injury to be the worst. First thing I would say is, let's target by planting date. Anything planted in the latter half of May, we want to target those fields with V1 to V4 corn is sort of our priority for scouting. Once corn gets past V5, V6, it gets really hard actually for the cutworm to do a lot of damage to them. So let's scout by planting date, or growth stage maybe is a better way of saying it. Then let's scout by what measures of control have been taken. Our Pioneer Acre Max and our Pioneer Chrome products do provide a level of control from a trait perspective, and also we're using seed applied insecticides, so that also helps provide some control of the black cutworm. So those ones we can probably deprioritize a little bit, again just walking through that hierarchy of what we want to look for. As far as assessing damage, it's really about stand count. We want to understand how much stand are we losing. Typically we would say if you're losing 5% of your plants, that's an action threshold to go ahead and make an insecticide application as a rescue. So this year, as challenging as stand establishment has been, 5% may be way too high. We just can't afford in some cases to lose any more plants in some of these fields. But go ahead and look for cutting. The larvae are very large. They're very late in their larval stage, which gives me a little bit of confidence that they're going to be pupating soon, and feeding will cease, damage will cease, and in a sense we can sort of evade some of the potential for future stand loss on those. So just to make a brief recap, obviously we want to scout the smallest corn, late planted corn first. We want to look at those fields where we may have less of an in-plant control measure or seed applied insecticide measure that we took at planting, just to make sure that we're prioritizing the fields that may be most susceptible to damage first. So with that, happy scouting, and hopefully we can move past this establishment phase and start talking about getting the most out of the rest of this crop. Everybody have a great week.